Welcome everyone back to Blackpool, England for FNF. We are starting off with Emma Barkley continuing on her destruction campaign of the Legends. Emma Barkley last week got a big win over Manami Toyota in a pretty uncontested matchup. She called out Akira Hokuto. She has also staked her claim for the FNF Aces Championship, which was recently revealed to the world. And she said that she will be the first ever FNF Aces champion, that she will absolutely take over that division before moving on to the world title scene. That was a declaration made by Emma Barkley. But now she's got to put her money where her mouth is as she takes on Akira Hokuto, one of the legends of the wrestling business, one of the greatest to ever do it. And Akira Hokuto makes her way down the aisle. Many people call her the queen of Japanese women's wrestling in the 1990s. Manami Toyota, often recognized as the greatest of all time. Akira Hokuto, Bull Nakano, those two are recognized as maybe the faces of that division, of that style of wrestling even. Akira Hokuto enters the ring. This is going to promise to be a big test for Emma Barkley. As she has got to take on one of the greatest to ever do it in Akira Hokuto. Let's ring the bell. Edith Douglas, your referee for the night. Pop up into a Rana. Beautifully done by Emma Barkley to start off. Fantastic youthful exuberance there. Into a rope spring forearm smash. And Akira Hokuto on the back foot immediately as Emma Barkley starts out on her arm wringer. Grabbed the other arm. Kame Goye onto Akira Hokuto. Goodness gracious. And stomps on the arm as well. Absolutely vicious as Emma stays full in. And Akira back to her feet, but Emma Barkley staying on top of her. Akira Hokuto with a nice kick in the face, up on the shoulders of Hokuto, but Emma Barkley with the elbows to the side of the jaw of Akira Hokuto. Up and down with a bloody Sunday. Emma Barkley in this opening minute has been all over Akira Hokuto. It's pretty much been a one-sided affair, but oh, look at the spin done in. And now goes in for the cover. One count only. Emma Barkley powers out hard at one. Kick is countered, and one of her own. Emma Barkley, she has had such a mean streak to her lately. Pop into the knee, and the roundhouse kick, and Akira goes down hard. All over Akira Hokuto again with these mounted punches, and now the forearms in tow, and just clubbing away. This mean streak of Emma Barkley is really starting to get out of hand. One hard kick out by Akira Hokuto. It's going to take a little more than aggression to put away a legend. And oh, now just targeting the leg. We saw her do something similar to Manami Toyota last week, disabling her ability to do anything. Oh, went for a big attack there, but Akira got out of the way and caught her with a Yakuza kick. Shades of her husband, as now big hair whip slam down to the mat. And Akira Hokuto now trying to make her way back into this matchup. And Akira back to the middle rope. Now diving headbutt to the hips of Emma Barkley. Very interesting offensive maneuver there. Goes in for the cover. Only gets a one though. After that headbutt to the hip, to the pelvis. Akira picking up Emma Barkley, throwing her to the ropes, and tried to catch her with a kick, but Emma returned in kind off the ropes. Rope spring, forearm smash once again. Emma Barkley has an answer for everything that Akira Hokuto tries to do. Now just the punches to the kidneys into a half-hatch suplex from Emma Barkley. Stomping to the legs now of Akira Hokuto, and the arms and the chest, and even right to the forehead of Akira Hokuto. And now just more kicks in the face. Akira forced to roll to the floor. Emma Barkley just taunting her as she climbs to the top rope. What does she have in mind? This is devastating if she can connect with this off the top. Diving forearm. That is a rough landing, but a lot of damage done. And even on the outside with these hammer fists that we've seen her go back to over and over again. And now just kicks in the stomach and a sliding elbow to the side of the head. Goodness gracious, jawjacker there. Rolling through. Oh, what a double foot stomp from Akira Hokuto, coming back into it in the best way possible, sending Emma careening to the other side of the FNF arena and staying right on top of her. That's that legendary aggressive streak of Akira Hokuto. She throws her to the side. Oh, and a Yarakin, and now she is rocking. Jawjacker by Emma, though. 20 count on the floor is the rules here in FNF. She's just attacking her. Oh my goodness, on the outside. Revolution knee from Emma Barkley on the floor. Grabbing Akira Hokuto and sending her right into the barricade, and now just clubbing away on her. This is some aggression from Emma Barkley. Goodness gracious, she has just been all over Akira Hokuto, not just grabbing her. Oh, what a stiff back elbow that was. And now just a lot of kicks to Akira Hokuto and a neck breaker. Now a forearm to the back of the head. That is vicious. And Emma looking like she's going to get back in the ring, and she is. Akira Hokuto going to follow in suit. Oh, but she caught her and springs in with a beautiful elbow. That is legendary offense there by Akira Hokuto. She goes in for the cover. That's a one. Hard kick out at one by Emma Barkley. Barkley to the floor. Akira Hokuto comes right back after her with a rope step tope con hilo. Emma Barkley caught now by Akira Hokuto on the floor. Michinoku driver. God damn, what a maneuver. And a face smash on the floor as well. And now Akira Hokuto looking to put Emma down once again with a big discus punch to the face. This one started out all Emma Barkley, but has now gotten to the point where it is pretty much Akira Hokuto on top, going to the top as she looks to maybe do some big damage. Body splash is countered by Emma Barkley. She's slow to try and recover, but she catches her, picks her up, suplex, pile driver. Oh my. 1, 2. Oh, and Akira Hokuto kicks out, pops that shoulder up. Emma Barkley thought she had her. The fans firmly behind Akira Hokuto. She runs in, tilt-a-whirl, head scissors, takes her down. And now Emma Barkley subjugated too. Oh my goodness. Oh, gut wrench overhead from Akira Hokuto. Now locking her in. This modified surfboard stretch, just pulling away at Emma's labrums, trying to snap them out. And now looking to lock in something big here. Juji Katami locked in on Emma Barkley. Will she be forced to tap here? No, Emma's going to be able to shift her way to the side. Oh, what a shot in the face. And another. A third is going to break the grip. And Emma Barkley back to her feet. Akira Hokuto back to hers. Akira sends Emma off the ropes. Pop up into a DDT. What a reversal by Emma Barkley. Running in. And a beautiful victory roll double foot stomp from Akira Hokuto. Picking up Emma Barkley, lifts her up. Oh my goodness, Northern Lights driver. 1, and Akira Hokuto gets the win off the Northern Lights driver. Very impressive showing by Akira Hokuto. She came back from a deficit. Emma Barkley's aggression cost her. Maybe youthful exuberance is not all it's cracked up to be as we move into the next matchup. And as we get into our next contest, the tag team champions of Flawless are going to be defending against Devin Edwards, making her way down the aisle, her first wrestling appearance since 2021. And she is looking a lot different than the last time we saw her. But she is absolutely ready to put on an incredible performance for these fans. She was not around when FNF made its debut, so this is her FNF debut, and now the FNF debut of the Intrusive Thought, Gabby Paradise, daughter of Jason Paradise, legendary professional wrestler, famous for having some of the greatest matches in wrestling history. And his daughter looking to continue that legacy. Gabby Paradise trained with Devin Edwards, helping to get her back into ring shape, and in that time learned that she didn't just want to be a trainer, she wanted to be a professional wrestler. She was operating her father's wrestling school in Poughkeepsie, New York. Now she is teaming with Devin Edwards, and they are starting off their tag team career in a fantastic way, as they are going to be taking on the tag team champions of Siobhan Palmer and Alexis Smith. Flawless. These two, of course, winning the tag team championships from Yin and Yang. Now, as tag team champions, they are looking to have a reign of absolute dominance. But every reign has to start off with a successful defense, and they are being put to the test against a ragtag tag team, neither of whom they have ever faced in singles or tag team competition. So it's definitely going to be hard learning to scout. This is going to be an absolutely incredible matchup. If you know anything about the FNF tag team division, you know that this is the best tag team division in all of wrestling today, men, women, or non-binary. That is what they are fighting for right there, the FNF Tag Team Championships. And in this corner, the Ragtag Tag Team, the Ragtag Tag Team, the Ragtag Tag Team, the Ragtag Tag Team, the Ragtag Tag Team versus Flawless. Referee Edith Douglas taking those championships from Flawless. Could that be the last time they see those belts around their waists? This is their first defense of those championship belts. It's going to be Devin Edwards starting off with Siobhan Palmer. Ring the damn bell. Siobhan starting off with Devin Edwards, and a sunset split to start it off. Very nice, very flashy. She's going to immediately tag into Alexis. She just wanted to show off a little bit and went in for a flying forearm, but Devin Edwards had that block up and moves out of the way. Devin Edwards gets a go behind, pop in, backflip from Alexis, go behind of her own into a revolution knee from Alexis Smith. And Devin Edwards grabbing Alexis off the ropes with a big drop kick there from Devin Edwards. She is just making her return to the ring after over 2 years away, nearly 3. And big pop-up into a nice DDT there by Alexis Smith. She is definitely showing why not wrestling for a long time can cost you so much in the form of natural progression, natural movement. Beautiful jumping knee kick there. I'm not quite sure what that was, but it was effective to take down Devin Edwards. And the intrusive thought, Gabby Paradise gets in now. Big kick there from Alexis Smith. Picking her up. Oh, brain buster right away to Gabby Paradise. Goodness gracious. And now tagging in Siobhan, and we are seeing exactly why having great tag team wrestling acumen is so important. Picking her up into a pull through. Big boot to the face. Now the punches in the face to Siobhan Palmer, and a nice stomp as well. Putting her down, and now, oh goodness, what is this going to be? Double surfboard. Just stomping the legs down. And Gabby Paradise staying all in on Siobhan Palmer, grabbing her by the hair to lock in this Cobra Clutch and turn it into a crossface. Locking it in, viciously done. Goodness gracious, as she pulls that back. Big elbows to the face of Gabby Paradise. Take her down. Siobhan Palmer grabbing Gabby and throwing her into the ropes. Big hip toss there. Oh, nice evasion into a drop kick. Fantastic aerial and acrobatic offense there as Gabby Paradise looks to make the desperate crawl to Devin Edwards. Alexis Smith obviously not going to try and let that happen, but Devin Edwards gets tagged in despite herself running in. Shoulder tackle not effective. Alexis Smith grabs her again, connects with that Revolution knee. This time goes in for the cover on Devin Edwards. Only gets a 1 count for that hard kick out from Devin Edwards. Of course, Devin's last professional matchup before her return over 2 years ago was against Alexis Smith's sister, Cassidy Clark, off the ropes. Went in for something big, but a meeting of nothing. Back elbow there by Alexis Smith, and went for a Gamangiri, but it was countered. Oh, and just a smack in the face. And Devin Edwards off the ropes. Big boy senton is countered with the double knees. Goodness gracious. Pop-up meteora there by Alexis Smith. And grabs her by the earlobes and drills her with that head smash down to the mat. Alexis Smith grabbing Devin Edwards by the back of the head, and she's going to lead her over to the Flawless Corner, but Devin Edwards still able to get back to her wits about her. Beautiful drop kick, one of the best I have ever personally seen off the ropes. Hits the senton this time around. And Alexis Smith gets back to her feet as Devin Edwards is starting to cook with fire, running in. Big double knees is countered by Alexis, and just a club to the back. Back suplex. No, what is this? Oh my goodness, into a sit-out Liger bomb there. One. Kick out hard by Devin Edwards at 1, and Alexis Smith catches her with another Meteora. She's going to tag in Siobhan Palmer. Edith Douglas recognizes the tag. Siobhan had a few choice words there for Gabby Paradise, it seemed, before focusing in on Devin Edwards. This has been all flawless in this thing. Oh, misses that drop kick. A rare flub there by Siobhan Palmer. And Devin Edwards makes her pay with a disrespectful smack to the face. Now going in, tagging in Gabby Paradise. And Gabby with a knee strike and another kick. Ooh, down low, off the ropes, rope spring. Form smash is countered by Siobhan, who is looking to tag in Alexis now. And Siobhan Palmer tagged out to Alexis Smith, who grabs Gabby Paradise, puts her on the ropes, has something big in mind here. Big chop, and now just attacking the leg of Gabby Paradise as she just falls down. Snapmare there into a surfboard by Alexis Smith, just working the labrum, the spine of Gabby Paradise, but she's going to try and fight her way out of it. Big overhead toss there and a high kick from Gabby. Grabs Alexis Smith. Brain buster from Gabby Paradise. Alexis rolls to the outside, grabbing, oh my goodness, Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex and a smack to the face of Gabby Paradise as well. Alexis Smith going crazy right now into a big leaping forearm and a nip up as well. Alexis Smith rolls back in the ring, and beautiful drop kick, a Smith family classic. She has taken out the Ragtag Tag Team. As Gabby Paradise slides back in. Oh my goodness, what an interesting offensive maneuver there by Siobhan Palmer. Cannonball splash attack. Off the ropes, pop up, knee lift into a roundhouse kick from Siobhan Palmer. Stomp to the arm as well. Grabbing Gabby Paradise, high kick into the Rain-A-Maker there from Siobhan Palmer. Goes in for the cover. 1, 2, but Gabby's gonna get that shoulder up at 2. Gabby Paradise desperate to try and maybe get into Devin Edwards, maybe get some offense going. Sling blade, shoulder roll. Beautiful drop kick that time from the wrestling royalty Siobhan Palmer. And Gabby Paradise gonna try and take it down. And Gabby now, look at this big bicycle knee lift there by Gabby Paradise onto Siobhan Palmer, and big terminating knee as well, right to the head. Tag into Siobhan, or tagging from Siobhan to Alexis, tagging to Devin, meeting in the middle. Beautiful flipping attack there by Alexis Smith, showing that athletic background. As she gets the breakup, does Gabby Paradise. Drop kick for drop kick from these two ladies. Alexis countering Devin Edwards' attempt to tag out of the match. Drop down, leapfrog, and ran right through it. Devin Edwards runs right into a drop kick though. And Alexis Smith staying on top of Devin Edwards. Takes her down once again with that interesting offense, and Alexis is gonna go up to the tippity top rope now. Shoot her off the top, picture perfect. And Alexis Smith not done, not content to go in for a pinfall. Instead, grabbing Devin Edwards, telling her to get up off the ropes. Into a rope spring Gamengiri, which was countered by Devin, who hit a big, big boot there. And now just choking her in the corner. And now trying to stay on top is Devin Edwards. Just slamming her down. Very classic offense here by Devin Edwards, who is now going to tag in Gabby Paradise. Alexis Smith in a bad way. Went in for a desperation forearm smash there, but nothing there. Sling blade, shoulder roll. We saw Siobhan do this exact same move earlier. Big drop kick to the side of the head. Now throwing her into the corner, runs in, back elbow. Snapmare down. Oh my goodness, look at, oh! Alexis countered by Gabby Paradise off the ropes. Rope spring forearm to the back of the head. And Alexis falls so hard. And Gabby Paradise staying on her. Forearm smash is countered. Big punch to the head. Gabby throws Alexis to the ropes. Those are to the wolves, but runs right through her on the rebound. Pop into a Meteora from Alexis Smith. And now Siobhan Palmer tagged back in. Both of these women want to walk away with the tag team championship so badly. Flatliner. A Jason Paradise classic, goes in for the pinfall. 1, 2. Hard kick out by Siobhan at 2. And Siobhan trying to maybe get up to the ropes to pull herself back up. Gabby Paradise not going to let that happen, as she's going to drag her all the way to the opposite side of the ring, but Siobhan breaks away just before she gets to her friendly corner. And Siobhan, oh my goodness, discus code breaker there into a corkscrew moonsault for good measure, and tags back into Alexis. Gabby Paradise trying to get back to her feet, and a drop kick right to the side of the head from Alexis Smith into a corkscrew axe kick as well. That is a very dangerous corner to be in, though, as Devin Edwards going to maybe try and break it up, but Gabby actually kicked out on her own. Gabby back to her feet. Oh, eats a smack and a super kick. Oh my goodness, and a pop kick as well. Alexis Smith grabbing Gabby Paradise, but it is countered. This is some back and forth action for the FNF World's Tag Team Championships here. Jumping sidekick from Gabby Paradise, who is going to tag in Devin Edwards here. Devin going to try and stay on it. Went for a Yakuza kick, but Alexis, rolled out of the ring in a single leg drop kick as now she looks to tag in Siobhan. Devin Edwards gives a kick to Siobhan and a chop and a beautiful drop kick as well. Devin Edwards grabbing Siobhan Palmer, just hair whipping her down. And a drop kick to Alexis Smith as well. Payback in the first kind. Now just grinding her. Punch right in the forehead by Alexis Smith. But oh, Devin Edwards with a suicide dive through the ropes, but let her. Alexis Smith played bait for Devin Edwards, and Siobhan Palmer staying on top of it now. Grabbing her, jumping DDT from Devin Edwards. It's a very classic signature move of Devin Edwards. She's going to go in for the pin. Alexis going to have to break it up for the Tag Team Championships. Could have been lost there. Devin Edwards thought she had her. She can't waste time grandstanding. Gabby Paradise has got to get out of the ring. Oh, Devin Edwards. Oh, that was unfortunately mistimed. Goodness gracious. That was unfortunate. A little bit of ring rust on the part of Devin Edwards. This is her first match in almost 3 years. And Alexis Smith going to take advantage of that with a Rana into the punches. And Alexis Smith staying on top of her, grabbing her by the back of the head. Devin Edwards trying to stay in it. Grabbing Alexis Smith by the throat. Goodness gracious. STO down from Devin Edwards. TNA kick there by Alexis Smith. Takes down Devin Edwards hard. Devin once again countering Alexis, who seemingly desperately wants to get Siobhan Palmer in the ring. Oh, big Michinoku driver, or excuse me, just a scoop slam from Devin Edwards. And she takes some time to grandstand and does not tag in Gabby Paradise. Oh my goodness, a front flip attack there by Siobhan Palmer, completely missed. Devin Edwards scouted it. Sends her into the corner. Devin Edwards looking for something big here. Oh my goodness, sliced bread onto Siobhan Palmer. This could be new tag team champions. 1, 2, 3. Devin Edwards and Gabby Paradise are the new FNF World's Tag Team Champions. Out of nowhere, Devin Edwards in her first matchup back gets a win. Goodness gracious. And as we get into our main event here on FNF, we've got Kushina Miyazaki taking on FNF Women's World Champion Estrella Elite. Kushina Miyazaki had a big win last week over Yuri in her re-debut. And she is one of the greatest professional wrestlers to ever step foot in an FNF ring. She is all power, all presence, and she could look to get a big win here, as we still do not know who is going to be facing Estrella Elite for the FNF World's Championship at Fin Del Mundo. So it's going to be a big who's who. If Kushina Miyazaki could have a big win here tonight, or even possibly get the win, then she could stake her claim to be the woman to challenge Estrella Elite for that championship. Estrella Elite defeating Fleur Elise for that championship at All the Rage, and then last week picking up a big win against Kaylee Mercer in absolutely dominating fashion. And now Edith Douglas gonna ring the bell. This is your main event of the evening, non-title action. Estrella Elite gets caught with a back suplex right away. Back elbow and the chops. Estrella Elite gonna hit her with a big moonsault into an Elite DDT. And now locking in a Muda lock on Kushina Miyazaki, but she is gonna have to escape very hard. And Kushina Miyazaki with the Kawada kicks. And Kushina Miyazaki locking in an arm attack here and trying to pull apart the Laberman shoulder of Estrella Elite. Estrella with a rope spring sling blade there onto Kushina Miyazaki. Drop down, Kushina ducks under the leapfrog and transitions into a very fancy arm drag combination. And a TNA kick into a Gamengiri. This is not a first-time matchup for Estrella Elite or Kushina Miyazaki. This is actually their third time ever facing, but their first time in almost 4 years. As a big shoulder thrust there by Kushina Miyazaki to Estrella Elite. And a nice backstabber there by Estrella Elite. And Estrella taking down Kushina Miyazaki. One, and a rope break Kushina. The legendary reflexes of Kushina Miyazaki able to stay on top of her. And Estrella Elite picking up Kushina Miyazaki. She is taking her over to the other side of the ring to hit her with a stun gun. Right on top, and a PK to the back as well. Kushina's gonna roll to the floor. Estrella Elite, though, she is not going to let her stay on her own as she rope step corkscrew the double helix, and Estrella Elite, classic maneuver. As Estrella tries to stay on her, but Kushina Miyazaki's gonna throw Estrella Elite back into the ring. The world's champion on the back foot as Kushina Miyazaki looks to get in. Went for a lariat, was countered by Kushina. Oh my goodness, the knees to the back into a nice inverted DDT. Spins her around, grabs her in an attack position. Oh my goodness, countered by Estrella Elite into a bulldog. And Estrella now taking her down, and a PK to the back as well. Estrella Elite all over Kushina Miyazaki in our main event. Super kick to the knee, off the rope. She's looking for that shining wizard and connects flush right to the dome piece. 1, 2, hard kick out from Kushina Miyazaki at 2. Estrella runs right into a Rana from Kushina Miyazaki. And Big Kush is having an answer for most everything Estrella does. Big punch in the face, and one from Kushina in kind. Release German suplex. Oh my God, that was vicious. And Kushina now just with some punches in the face of Estrella Elite. Estrella rolls to the outside. Oh my goodness, Kushina committed to an attack, and Estrella Elite had no intention of letting her hit it. Right down, goodness gracious. Kushina, though, to her credit, trying to get back in the ring, trying to keep that adrenaline flowing. Estrella Elite looking to maybe head up to the middle rope. Could be looking for the, I thought she was going to be looking for the Queen Kong knee drop, but couldn't quite make a sensible decision to do it. Diving arm drag there and a forearm to the face. Kushina, though, for someone who absolutely took a devastating fall to her tailbone on the outside, doesn't recover. That's 2. And Kushina grabs the ropes again. Managed to get the rope break. I don't know if she trusted herself to kick out after all that damage done to her tailbone. Big elbow from Kushina Miyazaki to Estrella Elite, running in for another Frankensteiner there from Kushina Miyazaki. She's going to head to the floor as Estrella does the same. Running in, Kushina just absorbing these attacks from Estrella Elite on the floor. Pulling her in, back suplex is countered with a bulldog again. And a kick in the face as well from Kushina Miyazaki. Kushina rolling back into the ring. And Estrella Elite's gonna meet her there, shoots her into the ropes. And Kushina gonna try and stay on top of her with a Yakuza kick to the face. Golly. One hard kick out by Estrella at 1. Estrella, the world's champion, gonna try and get back to her feet here in our main event as Kushina Miyazaki puts her down firmly with that forearm smash to the face. And a pop kick from Estrella Elite's gonna put her, or to Estrella Elite, excuse me, gonna put her down again, grabbing her by the throat, looking for the choke breaker. Countered by Estrella Elite. She studied the tape. She has studied that maneuver from Kushina Miyazaki. Oh my goodness, jumping Yoshi Tonic from Estrella Elite. Did not go in for the pinfall though. She's gonna go to the top looking for the King Kong knee drop here. That is a short distance to go. Oh, to the side of the head, the King Kong knee drop. 1, 2, 3, and Estrella Elite gets the win in our main event here tonight. Goodness gracious. That was an incredible matchup. Kushina Miyazaki looking great in defeat as Estrella gets another tick in the win column. That's going to close out FNF